Hello everyone, I hope everyone is having a beautiful day. I'm back from a hiatus that was unnecessarily long, and I just thought I would make a video and explain a very well thought out decision that I have made for my channel. And I just want you guys to know that I'm grateful for everyone that is still there listening to me, tuning in. I just wanted to say that I have been posting videos casually on this channel for 2 years in Farsi, which is my mother language. It's something that I've been taught since the moment I was capable of talking. Making videos is such a great part of my life because my mom used to be a photographer when I was a kid, and she used to be like a huge inspo for me. I used to just watch her taking photos and making videos and everything, edit those videos and pictures, and it was just something that rubbed off on me eventually, because if you have watched my videos before, you know that like there are certain parts of my video that are just a montage of nature, like trees and stuff, and those parts are usually ironically my favorite parts because I just love capturing the world through a lens. It's just something that is so fun to me. And during these like past months that I didn't post anything, it was mainly due to the fact that I was so busy writing my thesis for my master's degree. But aside from that, I feel like because of the fact that I've been trying so hard to find a purpose for this channel, I just want to have something that I could fit in, like a brand, like a category, like something that I could do purposefully. Like, and there are people that are just posting travel videos, and people that are into fashion, and there are people that are movie critics, and there are people that are music critics. I just wanted to find my own place, like on YouTube, and I was like, I need to see who I can be as a YouTuber. Am I gonna like every now and then just post videos of myself just talking or what? But to be honest, I'm just a homebody. I'm such an introvert. Like, I'd rather spend my whole day at home and not do anything else. So I just totally crossed off the possibility of me being an influencer that would just go out and post like videos of different places, unless it's for something important for me, like the video that I posted from my trip to Saskatoon which was a work trip. It wasn't just for funsies. I feel like I draw the line at posting random videos as long as it's just something that I'm passionate about, and I'm not like pushing myself to go out to make a video, because that's not me. I'm not really into going out that much. But aside from that, I feel like when I was thinking of how I like to represent myself, I realized that all the roads, like all the ways I could talk and I could represent myself, merged into that focal point, and that is me speaking English in my videos. Listen, I love Farsi. It's a beautiful language. It's something that represents a lot more than just a language for Iranians. Persians, or in general people that live in Iran, which we consider Iranians, we have one language that we all share together, aside from all the different languages that we speak, and that's Farsi. And that's something that we have carried through so much, from the invasions to wars to cultural battles. We just clung to that one thing that we had, which was our language, and we try to protect it. There are people like Ferdowsi that spent their entire lives just keeping that language alive, because sometimes you have this feeling that if you don't take care of your culture, your language, and whatever that is handed to you, it might actually die. It might get wiped away. Farsi is, for me, a proof of my existence as a Persian girl, as a woman from a country in Middle East has been through so much, and now I'm here. I can hold my head high and say, from religious invasions to ethnic cleansings that happened, I am still here, and I stand tall and proud, and I hold my head up and I say that I'm Persian. No matter if you're Kurd, if you're Gilak, wherever you're from, Farsi as a language is a way that I can be your family and I can be part of your life, and for that I'm grateful. So that's it. So nobody gets to tell me I don't like Persian. Growing up, I had to study English. I remember I learned English when I was like around, I think, 9 years old, and I was always studying English. There was no other choice. If you want to be free as a woman, you have to leave Iran. And the first step you have to take if you want to leave Iran is to learn English so you can survive in another country. So I learned English, and it ended up being very beneficial because now I have access to a new word and another language and all the culture that comes with it. But I remember when I was a teenager, me and my friends, we used to talk about our favorite artists and like favorite movies and everything. And because our government didn't value Persian artists to produce art in Farsi, to produce movies and music in Farsi that are actually worth listening to and are not like an advertisement for the government, any source of media that we could just indulge in that was in Farsi. So we started like listening to English music and like even talk in English about our favorite movies. And like I remember we used to be like in these like fandoms for like different artists, and we used to talk like English to each other, and that was very helpful because it helped us learn English. I feel like there is a part of me that is so comfortable in talking about my beliefs and my favorite things and my thoughts and my own personality in English. It's just so easy for me, and that's sad because I do not have any memory of talking about those things in Persian. And I was talking to my partner, who is an English speaking man, and we were just talking to each other. And inside my head, I was like, God, I'm so good at talking to you about the things that I like and about my ideas and opinions, but why is it so hard for me to talk about them in Persian? And then I reached this conclusion that maybe it is hard because we as Persian youth, we never had the chance to talk about our personalities in Persian. We never related to the type of Farsi media and content that our national TV was producing. And I remember watching like TV shows and channels that were in Farsi but were not based in Iran and funded by the government. You would watch them for a while and then they would get cancelled, or the channels would get shut down because of lack of budget or different things, or like the government would just shut down any access to those channels. So we don't get to watch documentaries that are fun in Persian. And trust me, you don't want to watch the type of TV shows that our national television makes in Farsi. Those are like bad. Everyone knows that they're bad, and they keep recycling the same content every single year. And we have independent artists that are now doing it on different like streaming platforms in Farsi, which is great. But it's something that has become popular in the past 2 years or 3 years. And I've been here for the past 2 years, so I didn't really get to experience that. And before that, I was just studying my head off to get here. So I didn't have a chance to watch any TV shows, guys. So I didn't have a chance to like talk about my favorite like pop culture or like the popular aspect of our culture in Persian. It's a long story and it can be a source of trauma in itself. I guess at least I'm aware of it. So I was talking to my therapist the other day and we were talking about my life and my past, and one thing that she kept telling me was that it's so good that you're aware of the things that are making you sad and the things that are causing you problems. And yeah, I'm usually like very self-aware, so I know what's wrong, and at least I know. And I'm gonna work on myself for that. I'm gonna try to fix that in myself. But in the meantime, I feel like the Persian community that I'm in contact with, like the people that I know and the people that are following me on Instagram, on YouTube, they're pretty good at listening to English content. I know that you that are watching this are gonna be okay with that, and I'll try to speak as composed as I can. And I also know that by speaking English, I will get to reach out to another group of audience, which will be people from other languages that either speak English as a second language, or even people that speak English as their first language, which I hope those people won't judge me for pronouncing something incorrectly or like saying something that doesn't make sense. I'm out here trying my best. And I just feel grateful that there are people that actually listen to me talk, because it can be chaotic, guys. And another part of why I'd rather speak English in my videos is that I know how toxic the Persian like Instagram or YouTube community can be. I don't have any favorite Persian YouTubers. I think only one, that's it. And aside from that, I'm not into it. Like when I look up like what's new on Persian YouTube, it's either dating shows or like Persian Love Island, which what the hell was that? Like that was like something else. And I know that those reality type of content can be like super chaotic in every language. I haven't watched it at all, but the stuff that I've seen like on Instagram from it, I was like, this isn't for me. Like I already know these type of people exist in the society. I don't want to watch them on my screen. Okay, I'll rather just stay away from them on my day-to-day life. So that's the thing that I was gonna tell you, that I'm not gonna get into the toxic part. I know if you're watching this, you know what I'm talking about. I don't want to like school you on what type of comments you can get, on what type of people can judge you, and I know that you know, and I know, so I'm just gonna stay away from that. I feel like we all have this fear of ending up on some certain like group of people's algorithm. I'm just so scared of that. I don't want to end up being my content to be consumed by people that are hateful. And I'm not saying that Persian speaking community is hateful. I'm not saying that at all. But what I'm saying is that I feel like there is like a lot of judgment from a certain group of people. So now that I've said everything, I just want to say that I love you so much. And if you've been here for these 2 years, I just want you to know that it means a lot to me. And it's just so important and precious to me that there are people out there who would sit down and listen to me talk and yap for like half an hour. You guys are amazing. And I'm just so lucky to have people that are so beautiful and cultured and nice and sweet. I just wanted to say that I'm so grateful for all the friendships that I have gained throughout these 2 years, and it has been so rewarding for me. There are people that I genuinely consider my best friends that I've found throughout these videos that I post, and I'm just so grateful for you guys. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment so I can reach out and tell you how much I am thankful for you. And don't forget to turn on that bell notification thing so you can get notified every single time I post a silly video. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great day, and I love you so much.